Hey friends, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Lady Cinnamon and I'm so happy that you're able to join me today. Well, today, guys, I'm going to be fiddling around in the garden. And no, I do not have a green thumb, and I will definitely be taking any tips that you may be able to provide for me because, guys, yes, it's bad. So today I'm going to be adding in a little bit of herbs into a container garden with some veggies, and I'm also going to be doing a little bit of adding a little bit of color to these arborvitae trees I have. So I picked up some soil. It's for flower and vegetable, and it's for like gardening soil, and it feeds your veggies and your flowers for up to 9 months. So it has everything that you need with the fertilizer in it. So I'm definitely going to be using this, and I'm going to be basically resoiling the top of these arborvitaes. These trees I love. I had these when I was renting in between homes, and they were perfect for my patio. They were outside, so Mother Nature took care of everything for me. But they were covered, so I had to water them constantly. I'm really happy that they're thriving now. They weren't really growing. Arborvitaes do grow a lot, but now that they've been here just for not even a month, they're looking so lush and green, and I think resoiling them and adding in a little color, it's going to just make my girls so happy. So I have two of these. I'm just going to be adding in cute little flowers, and I tried to think of something bright, and I'm going to go with these. Now these are called coxcombs, and I know it's a funny name, but the real name for these are called celosias, and I'm going to be adding those at the base of these arborvitaes just to really give them some bright light colors. I think they're so pretty, and you get a lot of these for a little price, which is what I love. So these are really multicolored, and I think that's why they're calling them cake. So I'm gonna be putting these at the base. I'm just trying to figure out how I can do it without breaking them up with the roots too much, because I don't want to damage the roots. Now what I like about these celosias is that they really are sun loving, and my backyard gets a lot of sun, so it's perfect for that. But they also are so bright and so vibrant, and I think that these will look really nice. They do bloom for like 4 to 6 weeks, so if I put these at the bottom, they will basically look great for probably most of the spring and a lot of the summer. I just love them. I think they're so pretty. So I'm just going to be digging down deep enough to give the roots a lot of coverage. That's what you want, to basically make sure that all of the roots are covered. And if you have to dig a little bit deeper, that's fine too.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I.
Now once the roots are covered, you just want to repeat that process, and then you want to just gently pat down the soil around where you just planted. And I'm just going to repeat that process with both of my little arborvitae trees.
Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August,
And I have to say, I'm so happy with the end result. It's giving it just the color it needs. And the thing I like about these little arborvitaes is they don't compete with anything that I ever plant with them, and they do really well, and they give them a little bit of shade and accompaniment when it comes to when it's too much sun. and I just absolutely love the way they work together. So this is a container that I had another plant in the home. Of course it died. Like I said, I have the worst green thumb, but my hubby went ahead and drilled some holes in the bottom for drainage for me. And I'm gonna go ahead and start planting some herbs. Now I love these because these Jiffy pots are biodegradable, and unlike the plastic ones where you have to take them out, all you have to do with this is just cut off the little plastic label on it, and then you can just go ahead and plant them, and the containers themselves are biodegradable. So I got a variety of different plants. I basically picked up some basil, some bell peppers. I love these yellow squash, those summer squash, and besides that, I picked up some regular zucchinis because I love making gratins with those also, and I picked up some strawberries, and that's what I'm going to be starting with. Of course, I'm going to be expanding on my little garden. I just got to figure out some more containers that I can get so I can do some container gardening, because you know, you don't really want to use the soil that the builder had. Everything is in there, including pesticides, and I really want to have an organic table, that farm-to-table herb garden with little veggies and such that I can just go out and pick, and that'll be so much better. It'll be saving money at the grocery store, and I really want to try to get into gardening. I used to do it when I was a young child. I don't know what happened to my green thumb, but yeah, it's one of the most relaxing things that I love to do, and I definitely want to get into this as a hobby again now that I'm all settled in. And if you guys have any tips or tricks for gardening, for container gardening, what is a good material for doing container gardening? Of course, this is just a start, but I'm thinking about maybe getting one that's like more of a raised bed and going with that. So I would love to hear your tips and tricks. You can comment below. I'd really appreciate it, you guys, so much. So I think it's looking pretty good right now, and I did give it a really good watering, and I also went ahead and cleaned up all of the mess I made. Guys, I made a mess. So I'm trying to get started, like I said, with a little bit of gardening. Now the next thing I'm thinking about doing is maybe starting a trellis with some of the English ivy. I did pick up a little container of that also, but for now this is a good start. I'm also going to probably do some faux plants in front of the house, because of course they will not be getting attention like the back of the house. Okay guys, so I'm definitely loving the way everything went. I'm so happy that you were able to spend a little bit of time with me outdoors, getting some fresh air and doing something that's relaxing that I love to do. I want to thank all of the new subscribers. I thank you so much for joining my channel. Also for my oldies but goodies, you know I appreciate and love you guys so much for always being so supportive, coming back, watching videos again and again. And guys, I will see you in the next video. We'll be doing some more gardening, but we'll also be doing some collabs coming up and some more house to home. So I'll see you in the next video, and thank you all for watching.